Welcome to Wednesday. Time to dance. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Please welcome Nikki. She's here.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
And who are you?
I'm Meleah. This is Nikki. That's more important.
Aww.
I don't get to do these classes without her. I don't know how to work anything. She helped me to stand there, Meleah, and go.
Go. It's time to go.
Welcome, welcome. Meleah here, and my website is meleah.com. I've been really busy this past month bringing classes to you twice a week, and I'm very excited to keep on doing that. So give us your feedback. If there's things that you want to see that we haven't covered yet, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. I want to do something different every time, so we're going to have some fun.
All right.
You have some announcements?
I want to say, please let us know how the sound is, how the music is, if it's loud enough. Also let us know that you're here so we can say hi. And if you have any questions, you can just type them in the comments. I'm going to check on that every so often, and I'm actually going to go do that right now. And then Meleah will get started and tell us what music we're using today.
What are we using tonight? We're using Beats Antique, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Beats Antique, Blind Threshold, one of my favorites. So, and this one we just rediscovered this song. It's so good. It's track 10. Really
super
good. Yeah, it's really good. I like it. All right, so let's move a tiny bit. We've warmed up slightly, I'm sure. But we're going to look at some different angles tonight at the hips and the ribs. So I want to make sure this part is loose and ready to go. So let's do a little bit of hip circling. And then go ahead and reverse. And then we're going to work with some figure eights tonight. So take your right hip, turn it forward, and take your left hip, turn it forward. Right hip forward, left hip forward, forward, forward. Use your abs. Isn't that beautiful music? I love that.
I don't know, I swear she speaks a little bit English sometimes.
That's such a pretty voice.
Okay, so we have Susan, and Michelle, and Andrea, and Brenda.
We got all the crew tonight.
And Brenda said she's having a little bit of trouble hearing.
Hearing which part? The voice or the music?
Yeah, ask her, let us know.
Is it me or is it the music? And reverse. All right, reach up and over.
And hang on, listen, see.
Okay. Clasp your hands over your head. Keep your elbows right beside your ears. Make a little circle, and this is going to loosen up your rib cage and release it from your stomach. So keep those arms right there. So in other words, see this? We don't want that because that's just an arm circle. Stick your arms close to your head. Lock all this down. So when you make your circle, the ribs go automatically. I just started talking a little bit louder so that might help. And reverse. Take it over to the side and side. Let those muscles stretch out, warm up. So these kinds of movements are always good to do when you're going to be working with your rib cage. Now take your arms in front of you, clasp your hands, turn them inside out. Take your rib cage, push it against an imaginary wall behind you. Push, push. So hold your hands still and pull those ribs in and back, pushing on the wall behind you. Feel your shoulder blades open up really nicely. then take it vertical and reverse it. There. So we have horizontal movement, we have vertical movement, and we can marry them, do half and half, a little this, a little that, you get
Horizontical.
Horizontical. I made up that word today. I did.
It's a great word.
It's my new favorite word, and it's the name of our class, Horizonticals.
Horizonticals.
And
I'm going to check on things real quick.
I'm right? It makes perfect sense. To me, it's horizontal. Makes perfect sense. All right, let's look at some rib shapes that we can do. I'm going to pause this for a moment. I want you to now, some of you were here hopefully for the articulated class where we did things in sections. We're going to do an articulated vertical rib square. Going up, side, down, and in. We're splitting the body in the center, and we're going to be moving on the right side, making a square like so. And then we'll do the same thing on the left. In between, we're going to put a figure 8. So it's going to be kind of interesting. So what it is, it's an articulated half of a figure 8 on one side, and then a complete figure 8 with the ribs, and then an articulated figure 8 on the other side, and then a complete smooth figure 8. They look really pretty together. So we're going to go up, out, down, and in. The side you were working, this one's the right, take that rib, drop it down, make a figure 8 with your rib cage. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, and then on the left side, up, left, down, and in. Again, splitting the body in half, so you go straight up the center, all the way out to the side, down. When you come in, only come into center, don't go back to the other side. So it's up, out, down, in, figure 8, figure 8. All right, and that's just a matter of what count we're going to have. So let's see if we can put it into an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you notice I did a little pause on the 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. Give it a little slow down so that when you come to center again, you can go up, out, down onto the other side, right? Did that make sense?
Yeah, so you finish 7, 8. You don't go back up again. Because you have to start up.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, exactly. You don't get into the 8 because you have to use that side to make your square.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finish.
All right.
All right.
So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pause. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pause. And what I'm doing is the figure 8 is like so, right? So you take it 7, 8, you're right here. Start working your way to the center, because as soon as you get in the center, you're going to go up and out to the other side. If you pause over here, you can't get back in time. So it's 7, 8. You get almost there, and then you go for the next side. All right? Yes?
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go. And on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, center. 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 How was that? Hopefully that was good. I love that move. Right? That's a really pretty one. So
everybody do it if you can.
Yeah, give us
let's make sure that
something.
We have everything good, sound good, music good, movement good.
Yeah, hopefully.
Need feedback.
All right, let's move down to our hips. I have a couple of ideas that I want to play with here. So figure 8s with your hips. Going horizontal, vertical, and then horizontal.
I'm so glad you did this.
I love this word.
A whole
it's kind of like
section of...
You know how words are just fun to say, like magnesium. They're just words that feel really illustrious. Words I love to say, and horizontals is It's my new one.
That's
So
beautiful.
start your figure 8 on your hips. It's a vertical figure 8 on the up, meaning your hip, here's the hip shape right there. It's going to go up and up and up. So you're drawing a figure 8 on the wall in front of you, right? So you start in the center, drop down to come up, drop down to come up. Take that right hip down, out, up and in, down, out, up and in on the left. Use your hands if your hips are not cooperating fully. Here's your hand. You just take your hands and push your hip. It'll, if you know the shape you're trying to make, just push yourself into that shape, including pull that hip up. And if you draw it with your hands, your hips will learn faster how to make it. There we are. Now with that, look at a upward vertical circle with the hips and the stomach. So I'm going to stand on an angle. Take your hip down, out, up, and in. Down, out, up, and in. Down, out, up, and in. Out, up, and in. There we go. So we have an upward movement, right? Lifting, pulling. Now take that upward movement and we add it. So we're going up to the side and we have an up to the center. If you put them together, you end up with a diagonal lift off of each hip bone, and you end up doing a figure 8 more frontal, but a little bit to the side and a little bit diagonal. You kind of get what that is? So let me show you the contrast. That's straight to the side. You can see it's just contracting my waist. Now add your oblique and abdominal contraction. So instead of contracting here, you contract here. You bring it around into that diagonal front. So you go from the side. Now take it, send up, diagonal left, diagonal right, diagonal left, diagonal right. There we are. There. I can see you. I know I can see you. I'm pretending. But it's, so you can see it's a little bit of a wave, a little bit of a contraction in the ab, but you've also got that 8. It makes it squishy and gushy. It really makes it very, very nice. All right, let's put the music back and do a little contrast with the regular 8 to the side and then the one with the stomach.
Want to just double check everything?
Okay. See everything here.
You have thumbs up everywhere.
Good. All right. 5, 6, starting with the left. Oops, I'm going to take it this side. Sorry. Side, side. Here we go. And your stomach. A little horizontal, a little vertical. It's a lot more work. You can't talk that much. There's a big contraction happening. Lots of ab work here. All right, do the side. Cool music. It's 11. It's 11. Yeah. You know how you get like halfway through a CD and you keep playing the first 6 songs? That's how it is. I'm discovering now the second half of this CD. All right, so now we're going up. I want you to take the hip instead of up. I want you to add a vertical movement up and down. So we're combining vertical lift on the side with the forward vertical curve. That makes your hip go up, over, and down. Up, over, and down. To go up, you go up on the ball of your foot. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. And see how I'm also curving. So there's the horizontal part of the horizontal. So we are moving the hips horizontally forward at the same time. We are vertically going over. If you think about it too much, you just get all messed up. But just, you can picture the two meeting together. to front, back to front, back to front. This is a very cool move, and it feels really good. Push up on the ball. Ball of your foot, push up. As your hip comes forward, your foot is going to pivot, right? You're going to twist on the ball of your foot because that is what helps get your hip going forward and back, yeah? Up, over, up, over, up, over, up. So we're switching back now to the front, up and in, up and in, up and in, up and in. Oh. There it is. Really pull those out. Pull, pull, pull. One more over. Up and over, up and over. Back up to the ribs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and up. Here, one more. 5, 6, 7, and up. 5, 6, 7, and up. Oh, that felt so good. Love that. Love that, love that. Okay, I wonder what the next song is. I'm going to let that play for a second. That was a really, really good song. All right, let me know if you've got questions on any of these goodies. You should feel really good in here.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
can see how we're combining the two planes to get a really cool looking movement. All right, the stomach should feel really good now. So what we're going to look at is some stomach accents, okay? So I'll turn that off for a moment. So you feel how when you were doing that circle to pull that hip up and in or up and diagonal, there's a whole contraction thing that happens. So you can contract diaphragm, middle, lower, because you can wave up, you can wave down. So you're going to contract lower, middle, upper, upper, middle, lower, depending on which way you're going to go. So this is called a stomach accent or a stomach tuck. And you have both directions. You have in and you have out. We're going to do the in first. So the in is in the center. It's almost like someone just hits you in the stomach and it almost knocks the wind out of you, right? So there's a little bit of a roundness to the body. You can tuck pelvis, which is just pelvis, or you can do the whole stomach accent, which is, so that pelvis was right here at the base. Now move up here to the navel, take that whole area and pull in. You see how my rib cage comes down slightly, right? And this hip tucks forward just a little, right? And you want to expel air. Not all the time, but when you're learning, because that would be not as pretty as it could be. But when you're figuring it out, it helps to go, because it helps to push the air out. So we can tuck, 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 tuck. And it's a really nice little accent. So let's say we're doing figure eights on the top, and then we whirl down and tuck. Or a big hip circle, and some figure eights, and tuck. Usually on the tuck, I'll see people do that, and it makes sense why they do it. You kind of turn on an angle, because see how you can kind of see it from this angle more than you can see. You can see it, but it doesn't look as cool. So over to the left or over to the right, just kind of swing your hip over and tuck. Plus it helps kind of get the momentum, because you're swinging around and you're pulling it in. So swing and tuck, and tuck, and tuck. So do some figure eights with your hip right here, and then tuck. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, Yeah? Yeah. All right. And then the opposite is a stomach pop. So that is the opposite of pulling in. You're going to take your stomach and pop, right? Just pop. It should be, let's see. There we go. It has to relax. If you tighten your abs and they're just working really hard, and then you all of a sudden want them to go bleh. They're just, no, they won't.
It's such resistance to let it all out, right?
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Took a minute. It just is like, no, I'm not going. I'm tucking right now. So you just take your abs, pull them in slightly, and then pop, 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 pop. It's not big. It's not a large movement. It's just, you need to start out with a little concavity. Is that a word? Concaveness?
Concave, yeah.
Concave.
I believe you.
Yeah. I'm making up words today. And pull in just a tiny bit, and now pop, push, and then come back in. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, 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 out. What did you drink?
My stomach is making noises with all
I don't know, can you hear her stomach?
I hope not.
I can, it's cute.
It's also because I'm hungry as well.
Ah.
But I didn't figure I should not eat before all of this.
No, not good to eat. So let's try figure eight, and we're going to do the interior, inside. And then 1, 2, 3, and tuck. And now go again, and pop. And 1, 2, 3, and pop. Yes. All right, let's try music.
All right,
And
sing those comments and take a look.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful. Everything's
We're
good.
okay. All right. What number am I on?
So 12.
All you need is a 4/4. 1, 2, 3, and in. 1, 2, 3, and in. 1, 2, 3, in. 2, 3, in. Now out. There you go. Good. Nice. So, try this. You know, we also, we step and lift, right? But what I want you to do is step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop.
Wow.
Yeah. So, instead we're not doing anything with our hip, we're just going to touch and then hop. Step, touch, hop. Hopping meaning the out.
Wow. Yeah, that's why it's so hard.
Yeah.
Because it's not letting go.
Because I'm really comfortable with sliding in and kind of,
Yeah.
right? That feels really good. But this bleh, bleh, that one isn't as easy, but we're going to try it. So, half the time I tell it to go out, and it goes in. So don't worry about it. It'll do what it's going to do. But just think about pop, pop, push. The way to get it to go out is to tuck it in a little bit first, right? A little bit of prep, not super in, just halfway in, so it bleh, pops out. Right? All right, so let's try this. So it's a touch, step, touch. Here we go. Step, pop, step, pop, step, pop, step, pop. Oh, that went in again. Okay, that's all right. All right, so now side, in, 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 in. When you contract in, your whole body kind of jerks a little bit. So it's meant to be a full torso thing, right? It's subtle. It's not like huge, but there is, I can feel that. My ribs pop, my hips, my shoulders, everything goes concave. All right, one more time. Back we go. Inside. It's a nice accent. Forward. Pop. Pop. I got 4, and then the last one just, no!
I think there's a question. I'm going to look at the question.
It's kind of fun. All right, so now, we'll see what that is. What?
Brenda says, of course,
13 or 12?
This is 12.
Okay, that might be it. So let's say we're waving down. Body wave, up to down, up to down, up to down. But now hold that. Don't go all the way down. Go about 3/4 of the way. Now hold it. Okay, now pop. Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah. So wave, hold it, pop.
That's cool.
It's very cool.
I haven't done that in a long time, which
Yes.
is why it's cool.
Now the thing about a pop is it reaches out and comes back in again. It's so you can choose. You can come down and just let it stay. Boom, and then you go into something else. Or what we're going to do is come in and then pop it and pull it like here, out, in, pop. Okay, so it's going to be pop. I'm checking.
So we do roll, pop.
Yeah, because the reason it's a pop is because it pops in and out, or out and in this case. It's very fun. So let's do that, down and pop, right? And then up, lift, down, pop, up, lift. We'll try it, see how it feels.
It's very warm from these.
Whew. Good stomachs. This is deep, deep, deep stomach work. I don't remember if this is right.
This is the...
Right song?
You looking for the one that you really, really love?
No, no, the one that I just played.
Oh.
Where is it?
I think it's...
Let me go faster a little bit. That works. I just need a strong 4. So you can hear that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, pop, up, lift, and pop, up, lift, down, pop, up.
Like literally I'm about to start
Yeah,
sweating. Woo!
Alright, so let's try our squishy horizontal 8 from the front. So it's coming up and in, up and in. There we go. Up, in, up, in. Now, inside pop, or what do they say, body contraction, stomach tuck. You wouldn't do this many in a row. We're just drilling. Now back to the squishy 8. So let's put it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That makes more sense. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Good. So now, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, down, up, and up. So, step, touch, down to up to down with a pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pop. One more time. This is very motivating. And 1, 2, 3, 4, down to pop. One more. Looking good. 6, 7, and a 1. 4, pop. Now notice the more you tap, the better the little whoop, right? If you can manage to let it go, that's half the time.
Super hard to let it go.
I still, half the time is, okay, I know you can do this, but, so you just have to be really nice to your stomach. Sometimes it'll cooperate, sometimes it won't. All right, new plan. Enough of that.
I'm gonna check on my comments.
Okay, all right, we're gonna do a little bit of up accent hips and down accent hips.
Oh, Diva has joined us.
Yay, hi Diva. All right, so I'm gonna show you talked about a while back. Making your hips go up, feet flat, weighted leg gets the glute squeeze. So I'm standing on my right leg, squeezing my right glute so my right hip goes up. And then I'm shifting a little bit of weight on the left, squeeze and goes up, 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 up. Then its little counterpart is down, right? So rewind to, we talked about penguins a couple weeks ago when we were dropping into our feet. So the weighted leg, instead of the hip going up on the weighted leg, it goes down on the weighted leg. So you pick it up with your waist muscles, obliques, and all these other good muscles in here, and then step down and push that hip down into the floor. It helps if you hold on to it. So it's a little penguin-y. Your leg is basically straight-ish, and your foot is coming all the way off the ground. For now. And hopefully you've been practicing a little bit, because now we're going to graduate. Same idea, but keep your foot down. Down, down. So it's the same thing, right? Foot off the ground, or down, down, down. What you have to feel is the hip sinking into the foot as opposed to pushing up to the shoulder. One of them, the hip tightens and pushes in an upward direction up here. The opposite, the hip drops and it goes down into your heel. So we're going to look at up movement and down movement. And we're going to try to do it with our feet flat.
All right.
We're going to try.
No feet moving.
Yeah. So we're going to start with the right hip. We're going to push the right up, up, up. Hold. Now drop it down, down, down. Up, up, up. Hold it. Down, down, down. Notice the weight, pretty center. There's not a lot of left to right movement. It's pretty much in the middle, right? So get your stomach contracted. Get your tailbone in the center. Up, up, up. Down, down, down. Up, up, up. Down, down, down. Now the left hip. Up, up, up. Drop, drop, drop. Use your hand. Pull, pull, pull. Push down, down, down. And up, up, up. Put your heel flat. And up. 2, 3. And down. 2, 3. Right side up. Up, 2 of them. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down. Left side, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down. There you go. And up, down, and down. Right side twice, and twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Should feel good. Nice little isolated movement. All right. So let's rehash. Oh God, time goes so fast. It's crazy.
Because we're having so much
I
fun.
know, we are having way too much fun. All right, so let's just rewind and throw all this stuff together. Let me put on something. Let's see. What do I like?
Number
10 or 11 might have this. Let's see what beat. All right, come on. Is this the one with the beat? It might. Maybe. I just played it. You think I'd remember?
The one that was playing at the beginning? The one that we were like, oh my god, this is so amazing?
Yeah.
That's number 10.
That's number 10.
Yeah.
There was probably one other. That was it. So I'm picking this one because that. There's a heavy downbeat. All right. So start with figure 8, horizontal to the front. So lift. You're combining 2 angles on a Pop. You know what else is hard? Talking. I can't pop and talk. That's not gonna
I have
work.
no excuses there.
Oh, that is so hard. It's fun though. Very fun. Alright, and then the last review. Rib cage, square. Up. Figure eight. Up, square. Figure eight. And up. 5, 6, 7, up, down, in, figure eight, up, and figure eight, 2 more. There it is. Oh, so good. So good. All right, did I get through that? Oh, I think I did. That was so much fun. Thank you for joining me. I love that.
Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, now's the time, or you
Now
can
is the
always
time.
text me later or comment later. I'm gonna sit and have a beer and read the comments and answer everybody. So that's my evening. We sit down and we chat and we review, and I drink beer and Nikki drinks water and I reply.
That's my
Are you
drink of
doing
choice.
tea? No.
Tea. Oh, I do have tea. Yes.
Yeah.
Tea.
Yeah.
Some things to remember. We will put these on the YouTube channel, on Meleah's YouTube channel, so that you can have all the videos in one place. So make sure you subscribe. And I think that we will put a link. We can put a link to the subscribing, the link for subscription.
Yeah.
So that's nice and easy. And then make sure your notifications are on for live.
Yes, because you know, I don't know if it's happening to you, but my days are blending into one big day. And she comes in this morning, it's class day. What?
That's actually the only way I know what day it is, because class happens on Wednesday and Saturday. The rest of the time I have no idea.
So
I have
weird.
no idea. And then the next class is on Saturday.
Is it?
Yes, Saturday at 6 o'clock.
Make sure you tell me what day. So just.
And the other things is, if you want to make a video, you can video yourself and send that to Meleah, and she'll be happy to take a look.
Yep.
And you're available by Zoom,
Yeah,
right?
you can do Zoom. I'm going to do a Zoom class tomorrow, and you're welcome to. They're a short one. They're just 20, 30 minutes. They're not a full hour, and they're free. So that's the best part. The free part is the best part, because you're going to get practice, and so am I. All right.
Andrea
Anything
says
else?
she's gonna send you some videos, and she's gonna send
Okay.
you.
Okay.
And Brenda says felt really good on her belly.
Yay!
That's what we like.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I was like, yeah, we can do that in class today. Excellent ab work.
It was a lot of abs. All right.
So
I
I'm
think,
gonna say bye.
yeah, and
so I
I will
can do
see
these
you
things.
on Saturday. Thanks again. Have a great night.